Hey listeners, just a quick note from me, Devin the DM for the Fate of the Five. We started recording this podcast 6 months into playing our Fate of the Five homebrew campaign. If you're lost, check out our prologue episode first to get caught up. Thanks. Let's roll. Welcome to Almost D&D, a tabletop role-playing podcast where three of my best friends attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons.
It gets me every time he calls us his best friends. This little smile on my face.
I'm touched.
My name's Devin Allard. I am your host and Dungeon Master, and rotating clockwise around the table that we have set up, we have...
Every time you say that, I have to think about clockwise and which way that is. But it's me.
I'm sit in the same chairs every time.
Every time, and it still gets me. I am Rob, and I play Zorob, the uncharismatic bard.
I'm Chris. I play Krugel, the half-orc, sort of barbarianish ranger, who's pretty emo, and let's just say he's kind of weird.
And I am Jeff. I play Dragonborn Paladin, who is cursed with lycanthropy.
All right.
Or blessed, however you want to look at it.
It swings both ways.
That's right. That's right.
Depending on where we are.
No comment.
So we last left off, our three heroes had just docked their stolen Zendarian Imperial Navy ship. They had pretended to be police officers or Coast Guard officers, which way you want to look at it. Hijinks ensued, much hijinks. Such good hijinks.
Unusual.
They essentially pulled over a merchant ship, and now they have the same merchant ship that was going back to Isolity to pick up more gems. They have that pulled over in port. They parked right next to each other. Two parties of the ships got out, explained to the quartermaster what had happened, and that's where we leave off. Two of our adventurers are walking with the quartermaster and the now arrested crew of the Isolatian ship, that is Zorob and Krugel, are walking with the quartermaster to a guard shack. Baby guard shack.
Oh, that's right. Guard shack, baby.
Listen to this, makes me
shack,
think what the
baby.
hell we were thinking. What the fuck were we thinking last time with everything?
I don't know. We're never fully thinking.
I don't think we ever had a full plan.
No.
And Rathos is still on the stolen Zendarian ship, trying to finish the captain's log.
I'm out of here, bitches. I'm leaving you guys. I'm out of my
The Fate of the Five is now just the two buffoons.
Right. I'm going back. I'm going to hang out with Gork. Just put me in prison. That's fine.
Hey, were you looking for a cellmate? Because I'm coming home.
I know you tried to leave us, but I'm back.
You tried to leave us, but I'm back
For
to
that
haunt
one
you.
listener, yeah. So we have
We have three
adventure.
listeners now.
For those, yes, for all of our listeners out there. We had a fourth companion who purposefully got himself arrested. Was like, I just want to stay in jail so I can get away from you three. Mainly me, but
R.I.P. Gork.
Yeah.
Gork the Blind, which he was affectionately known as later on in life.
much later.
The only person I've ever heard of who had 20/20 vision but was blind.
So the quartermaster is currently leading Zorob and Krugel to one of the guard shacks. He is splitting up the parties. He is taking the, quote, Zendarian officers to one guard shack on the left. He is taking the arrested individuals to a guard shack on the right. My favorite question in this game, what do you do?
I just want to hastily, or not hastily, I want to correctly fill out the captain's log. And I'm like looking back in the captain's log before I actually fill it out to get like a feel for like his writing style, like how much detail he actually puts in. I want to try and match as best I can what he's put in with like what I'm going to add.
Make a performance check.
I love it. So we have 9 performance. Can I steal some?
Yeah, no.
That's a 12.
I'm a performer.
Yeah, you are.
Presented by Hymns.
Nicely done.
You got.
I'm older. I have some trouble. This is Bob. Don't be like Rathos.
Don't be.
This episode, that's so good.
So
Performance anxiety. Scribbling down notes in the captain's log.
so
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Struggle with using your own pen? To fill out your paperwork?
The guys on the ship are like looking at me. I'm like, you can't. I can't do this while you're
watching.
You saw everyone turn your back so I can pull up the captain's log.
Can
please?
someone turn on some water?
Yeah.
With a 12, maybe at first glance it would be okay, but if someone starts really looking at this, they might see some differences. You get the names all correct. Lord Moliar Willowrun was the captain of this ship. You guys killed him and took his clothes.
Yes.
You say that like we should feel bad about it.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that's exactly what happened.
I did not write that in the captain's log. Yeah.
You just strike it out. No, see,
Scratch it
so it didn't happen.
Yeah. So I guess I want to like finish. That's what I want to do with my time is finish that and then go to whoever the guy I was talking with last time who was saying, you should probably fill it out. The quartermaster's going to be pissed.
Yeah, one of the deckhands is scrubbing down the boat.
I'm gonna hand it to him and say, here you go. I'm gonna go meet up with my crew because quartermaster definitely told me to.
Okay, for sure.
Yep, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. I'm gonna come back and check on the ship probably tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So they see you off the ship. You go down the gangplank.
Is anyone like quartermaster watching me or anything like that?
No, because he's in the building with Zorob and Krugel.
Okay. Can I stealthily non-stealth?
Chris is
I'm
grinning.
just saying we're so fucked.
I know.
He's got the shitty grin on his
Me
face.
being alone with this dumbass bard, I'm so screwed.
I'm walking around, and as I'm walking the guard shack, I realize I'm looking around, and it's like all Xandarian people around here, right?
Yes.
I'm like,
Don't do fear.
crap. So I want to, and I'm still wearing all my Xandarian stuff, so I would like to, as stealthily, non-stealthily as possible, look like I own the place, and walk, but instead of going straight to the guard shack, I want to kind of go behind it or around it and just kind of lounge. I want to pull out like a pipe and see if I can just nonchalantly lounge to where I'm within earshot, but not actually right next to everybody.
Make a stealth check.
Rolled a 13 plus 3.
With a 16.
16.
With a 16, even though you're a dragonborn, you seem to be flying under the radar for now. So no one's, giving you second thought for the time being.
This pipe is good.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, so I'm like just leaning against the wall there, and that's it. That's what I'm doing.
Inside the guard shack, we're now going to cut to Zorob and Krugel. The quartermaster, says, please, sailors, take a seat. I need to take statements from each of you. You're going to need to corroborate them. We need a better understanding of what actually happened out at sea so that we can properly try these individuals. So he opens up a giant logbook. He dips his quill in the ink and looks at you, says, so how did it start?
So we were just minding our own business, floating around in the water. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, this other boat came up to us. Mm-hmm. So I went over to talk to them. I said, hey, I just want to know what's going on, why you're coming up to us. Instantly tries to punch me in the face. I dodged it, of course, with my elven skills, but he just kept coming at me. And so then I tried to scare them just to get them to leave us alone. Didn't go so well, but a little bit of a tiff happened.
Okay.
I don't know why they started it. I'm not really sure what it was about, honestly. I don't know if they didn't like our clothing and like how we were dressed or our flag or something, but they came at me, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And I'm sorry, what was your name? What? I'm sorry, yes. What are your names?
Oh. I'm Zorob.
Okay.
I wish I could lie, but I'm just going to stare at you for half a second.
Okay, so he just writes Zorob ? And you, Sailor?
I am.
Don't say Zorob.
I'm just not used to, as a sailor of my low rank, being important enough to have a name. So,
Well,
call me.
Sailor-
Can't call me Sailor.
His name was Robert Paulson. This episode brought to you by Fight Club.
Oh, I want to see
Eugene.
that again. It's been a long time.
Okay. And he writes Eugene ? Okay, so what I have here is that you were just sitting in the port, minding your own business, and this ship approached yours. Somehow the captain boarded the ship, your ship, and attempted to strike you. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
It was very scary.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
I rolled a 11. Yeah.
He goes, Very well. I'm going to check with my other associates. We'll be back. Please stay here. And
Will
he
do.
gets up, and he exits the guard shack. Make perception checks. Only you two. Dude, you can just comment.
So,
we can say whatever the fuck we
Every
want.
time we get into trouble, you say your real name, you idiot.
I panicked, but I held out for quite a while before I said it.
14.
Sorry, what type of check was it?
Perception.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
I
9.
went under deception, so actually I have a 19.
You have a 19.
No, 21. Because my
Damn,
deception
you're
is a
so
-2.
perceptive.
Yeah, but not enough to know what deception is.
9.
It's amazing. It's so. Krugel hears the door, chunk, as it locks on the outside.
Hey, we're locked in.
That's
As I
Not
see,
good.
can I see him leave?
Yes.
I want
Yep.
to. I want to. Is there anyone else in there but them?
No.
And are they like inside the guardhouse, or is like it's one box? Like
So you wouldn't know who's in there. It's only them, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't know. It's
So I
just a
guess-
guard shack.
and are
right?
they like in
So
a separate room and they're locked in a separate room, or is it like the whole room? Like am I gonna be outside the shack trying to get in?
You're gonna be outside the shack trying to get in.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna go and try and open the door, and when I realize, I want to try and open the door.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy about it as well? Because you have to make 2 checks. Or are you just gonna quickly
It's one of those
swoop in
things,
and try and?
Yeah, so it's one of those things. I'm not like secretly
Right.
hunched over trying to do it. Like I look like I belong because I'm wearing Zendarian colors.
Okay.
So I'm literally just trying to open it.
Try and pick.
But
Try.
I'm
mi-
waiting until he like walks
Yeah,
far
yeah,
enough
yeah.
away and like enters into the other
So
room.
he's gonna go into the other guard shack,
And I'm
and he knocks and the guard
goes in.
He goes in. Make a sleight of hand check.
It's a 19.
Well, yeah, with a 19, you pop that lock.
All right, so I popped the lock. Hey guys, what's up?
thanks for finding us.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Can you come back later? We gotta wait. He said to wait here. So.
If I could have fit into that captain uniform, I would have taken it. Get me out of this
Yeah.
this place.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. I think we should probably run at this point.
Yeah.
Are we at
Or
that
walk-
point?
walk
Did we
like-
officially hit
yeah,
that
I
point?
think we should walk away like we actually.
Again?
Let's go. Let's
I'm
go,
leaving.
Go,
Okay.
go,
Right.
go.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna and I'm literally gonna turn and I'm just gonna start walking towards the I don't even know the busiest wherever I can start to blend in and don't look like
A dragonborn.
a dragonborn in the middle of no other dragonborn people. And I'm walking, but not stealthily, but briskly.
So on the map, I know the listeners can't see it. You guys are right here. Where would you be going? So you can see over here there are massive plumes of black smoke billowing up into the sky, kind of like a blacksmith's forge, but just on such a grand scale. You are like, wow, that's a lot of smoke. And then this is more living quarters. There's a lot of bustling people over here. Not so many shops, but just a lot of people moving about. Always moving goods. There's carts all around, whether it be iron ore, gems. I've never seen this many gems. There's gems. There's goods going to the north or, further east. Or there's gold. You can hear it. It's unmistakable. You can hear the clink in carts going that way towards the west towards the ships.
Okay, so there's traffic flow going both ways on the north side. They're up by the Whistling Smoke.
Yeah.
Like carts, wagons, horses.
Yep.
That we can see all that. All right. I think as I leave, I'm gonna look back. Hey, I think we should head over to the smoke, see if we can stow away on something, at least figure out a little bit of what they're doing, and then make a quick exit.
At this point, I feel like I should follow someone else, so I'm going to follow you.
I'm taking off the cloak part of my outfit just to get the stupid cape off me that's got a Zendarian color on it.
Okay, so you're removing the Zendarian color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know they're going to recognize me in this uniform, so I'm taking it off.
Good thinking. You are officially our prisoner in case we get asked.
So you're moving towards the smoke. Again, a lot of bustling people. The guards aren't paying you to. The guards that you can see at some corners, they're not paying you much mind.
It's all Xandarian guards here, right?
Yes,
it is.
I'm whispering to I'm whispering in
merchants.
Wraithos' ear. Should I be freaking bound in case I am your prisoner, or should I just walk freely?
Yeah. You should probably be bound. I don't know. Rob and I, or Zorab and I, are pretty scary. Like, we could probably take you.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
here.
probably not worried.
Take
but
my
all right.
blade, so I don't have any weapons.
Okay.
Got to make it look real. I don't have any weapons.
All right.
Take
I'm gonna
my
take
blades.
one. Yeah, you take.
I'll take
one.
one.
We'll both have one.
Feels good.
And I guess I'm gonna. I can't stealthily hand him some rope, but I'm gonna try and just tie him real quick, but
Okay.
very loose, like he could slip out of him there.
Okay. All right. So you're moving north. You come to a kind of congregation here. There is guards right here, stopping anyone from getting any closer to these two giant buildings up here. You see one person walks in. He opens a little booklet, kind of like a little journal-sized booklet, to the guards. The guards inspect it. You can see that they ask him a few questions, and then he answers them. The guards nod, close the booklet, give it back to him. Kind of like TSA check, right? And then he goes into I guess you would call this a dockyard. There's a ton of wagons right here, all getting loaded up with goods, and they are all going east. Make perception checks, all of you, as well.
It's a nat 20.
Nice.
22.
Wow.
4.
Okay. Well, Zorob's deaf, but Krugel and
sorry, what?
Rathos, you guys can hear so many hammers hitting metal, just like the noise of a blacksmith, but it's just non-stop, and it seems like there's hundreds of blacksmiths working to the north all along here. Just ping, 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 hammers hitting metal, doing something but you know it's that unmistakable ring of hammers hitting metal all the time.
You sure you can't hear that, Zorab? It's pretty loud. You hear all that hammering?
No.
Like hundreds of blacksmiths just ahead.
No. I was
booming and echoing. Yeah.
really just enjoying the
All right,
scene.
everybody stop real quick.
Okay.
Zorab, tie your shoe or something.
Okay.
Let's talk. What are we about to do? Do we want to get into the smithery or whatever that is up there, or do we want to get the hell out of here and follow some of the?
What if you,
outgoing
since
wagons?
I'm a prisoner, what if you say we've been told to bring this prisoner to work a hammer, so we can scope it out?
Okay,
That will be the cover up in case
I don't hate that.
shit goes
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
What happens if they see through it? What's our next?
Run.
I know we don't normally think
We
two
kill
steps
everyone.
ahead,
Duh. What else do
Yeah.
I do?
Okay, so we are literally gonna say you
It's
are here
either
to work
kill,
a
sleep,
hammer,
or
That's just
fear.
an option.
That's all
don't
we
have to
got.
act on it
and then we're gonna, if not, we're gonna leave. Okay, I was thinking maybe we'd turn around
and try to take a ship and get out of here.
or like
we
a
need the-
wagon and
what if
figure
the-
out where it's all going, right? Let's
Well, I have a hunch.
go.
Just from, I mean, are the wagons moving?
Not yet.
Not yet. So
Are they covered?
Yeah.
Is it a?
They're all covered wagons.
So, did I get a response on the sending stone?
I was just going to ask about
Not
that.
yet.
Not yet.
But it
Okay,
is
so,
getting late in the day.
So it's the same day, so I can't say anything else. Correct. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Because my hunch is telling me that the only way west is the water, so they're going east, and east is where Talons' gate is, and that's what we were sent to find out is what's going on. So
I vote. Let's try and get in there and see what we can see. If it doesn't work, we
just gonna
don't
poke our
kill
head through
anyone.
I don't have my weapons. It's a good
right.
thing.
So let's probably try and find a wagon and get out of here and head.
See if we can find an
See if we can
empty
follow
wagon
them.
for prisoners, and we can just
Okay.
or something like that.
Listen, I know you've had a rough time, Zorab, but I think you're a better talker than I am right now
Okay.
most of the time. So why don't you take the lead on this one?
Okay.
And
Are
try
you
not to
are you
punch
fucking
anyone.
kidding me?
He can do it. Listen. He's
Okay.
He's got us locked into a guard tower.
I know,
just
but he's
5 seconds ago.
He's just got to pick himself up, and it's like riding a bike. You just got to keep going. You fall a couple times.
I can do this.
He can do it,
guys.
Just drink some lemon juice and get through or something.
Okay. I can do this. I got this.
We're on you.
What?
Oh no!
Where?
right.
Point me in a direction. I'll talk. Just point me where we gotta go.
We're heading. You see the two men who are guarding the entrance to the smithery. Right?
Yes.
They're taking names or doing whatever they're doing. They're asking questions and letting certain people through and turning people away.
Noted.
We are gonna go talk to them.
Do not use your real name because your real name was just used in the freaking prison cell.
Okay.
So.
And you're our prisoner.
Yep.
And we want you to go test a hammer.
No, I'm built like I could be a blacksmith.
Okay.
Right?
He's there
right?
to work. It's
I've got muscles, man.
All right.
Punishment.
I got it. All right.
They're escorting a prisoner.
All right. Let's go.
Or
right.
you're looking for a wagon to take with you.
All right. So we're gonna walk on up to those guys.
Okay. As you approach, one of them holds out his hand. He says, "Good evening, Hail Xandar."
Hail Xandar. Good evening. How are you doing today?
Fine. How are you?
Good.
Good.
We have a new blacksmith in the making here, and we
Certainly
just
built
wanted,
like one.
isn't he? Right. So we figured we'd bring him on in, show him the area, maybe get him set up, and get him to work.
Okay. Do you have work orders?
We had them on our ship, and I'm patting my pockets. I'm noticing I don't think I have them.
We were
with me.
attacked earlier today. I think that maybe they, if you don't have them, they may have gotten lost in the shuffle. You were pretty heroic out there.
Yeah, there was
were
a
working
lot
real hard.
going on. My apologies, but is there any chance we could at least get him in there? Just get him situated. He's eager. He really wants to learn and get going. I think he's going to add a lot of value. So if we could just expedite it a little bit.
Is he a prisoner? Why is that why he's tied up?
Yeah, I mean he's for sale. You
Oh.
can have him.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I'm just like staring at him like, the fuck he just say?
Okay.
I'm officially holding the ropes a little bit tighter around Grugel.
My fists are clenched now with the ropes, so I'm like, what did he just say?
But he doesn't work for free. I mean, we're not talking. He's not like a slave. Like he's not going to work for free. But we're looking to pawn him off. He's looking for a place to do some blacksmithery. Can we bring him in?
Well, there's only slaves in here.
Oh, yes.
We're not paying anyone. We're the guys that get paid, right?
Okay, I understand now. I'm sorry. He's a slave, and we would just like to incorporate him into the flow of things here.
Okay. Right. All right. I'm gonna need to see your IDs. Your papers.
Like we said,
they're probably on the ship too.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
I tell you what, we can go back to the ship and get all that and get him a permanent setup. Could you maybe just walk him through so he has a good understanding of what he's about to get into? Maybe strike the fear of God in him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
And then we'll come back.
Well, the fear of Xandar. In
There
it.
you go, my man. Hail Xandar.
Hail Xandar.
And then we'll take him off your hand. So you can just go with him.
Okay.
And then bring him back, and we'll go get our papers, and then we'll come back.
Okay. That's great. All right.
That's like what I was trying to say.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, thank
you. he's been searched and everything. There's no weapons on him.
Yeah, no, we took his weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Right this way, and the two guards part, and one
Like
kind of
So Rob, as they're walking away,
kind of puts his hands on your back.
Yeah. I just keep walking forward. I'm just thinking, how the fuck am I getting out of this? As I walk through, with no weapons, my hands bowed, and my companions are leaving me.
oh yeah, we're definitely excited.
They're like, they finally got rid of this piece of shit. All right.
I
So
hope
I'm
you
just
wanted
walking
to
in
re-roll
and
your character.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, Hail Xandar, can you like get this rope off me so I can actually use my hands?
When we get to the position,
I just grunt. And then I spit on the floor.
all right,
I
he's
didn't
gonna
want to actually do a real spit like movie.
on
Thank you.
on my floor. You
Yeah.
can do it. It's fine.
This time.
Yeah, he's gonna crack you for that.
Ow!
He's like, do not.
Ow!
You do not do that. Do you understand?
Do you want me to roll for that? damage?
No. No. He's it's
like,
not
ow.
super hard.
So.
So they lead you.
How about this? Because I'm such a violent asshole. When he cracks me, I react, but then I have a little smirk.
Is it a no sell? Do you no sell it? Where
yeah,
he just
pretty
hits
much.
you?
No, he hits.
You
me,
Undertaker it?
I barely react. I just go.
Okay. No spitting. Right this way. So the two guards are going to split up. One of the guards is going to go back to the.
And then I swallow.
One of the guards is going to go back to his post. The other one's going to lead you to another handoff. And the guy, kind of really big burly dude, barrel chested. He's sweating. He comes out. And he's like, "All right, what's this? We got another one." And the guard goes, "Yep, another one for you." He's like, right this way. And he grabs you. And this dude's as big as you are. And he throws you in. And you are immediately hit with a ton of heat. It is at least 110 degrees in here. What you see...
I'm so moist.
It's so moist. What you see is essentially a barn built over a pier. The barn is probably 40 feet high, and you can see the water. But what's sitting in the water is a giant metal slab. Make a investigation or perception, whichever one's higher.
14 plus 5, 19.
With a 19, this looks exactly like the hull of a ship, but it is all metal. And you see there are tons of workers. They're wearing special gloves. They are taking rivets, molten hot rivets that are delivered to them, and they are hammering them in as other workers hold massive slabs of steel onto already laid slabs of steel, and they're driving these hot rivets in and riveting this entire hull together. He's like, "Right, you get down there, start driving those rivets in." And he kind of kicks you on the back, and you stumble forward. He rips the He cuts you loose from your binds and kicks you forward into the line you go.
So, do I get a hammer?
Yeah. You get a hammer. Sorry, you get a hammer thrown at you and one essential just mitt. It's like a hot mitt.
A hot hand.
Hot hand. Sure.
Thanks to the potholder.
Yeah, and and there's another worker. He just comes over. This dude's sweating because he has molten hot. It's not molten, but it's red hot. Iron rivets, and there's about 10 of them, and someone else is holding a slab of metal in front of you, and you just got to drive these rivets in.
So I just playing my part. I just start smacking them in efficiently.
Okay.
But
all right. So at that point, we are going to cut back to Zorob and Rathos. You guys are outside, walking away from pawning Krugeloff.
Yep. So anyway, it was at that point that I realized it was not a she, and I had to get out of there pretty quickly. Oh.
Camera's rolling.
But I digress. What are we doing? We're waiting on... that guy said he was going to come back, right?
I don't know, man. You told them we have papers. We don't have any papers.
Yeah, but I thought he was just going to give him the lay of the land and bring him back. But I don't know.
And then he's going to ask for the papers.
Yeah. Is there another guy standing here?
He's walking towards you guys. It's at this point you guys are going to hear a alarm sound.
Oh.
Someone is smashing a bell, and they say, someone is shouting, "Escape prisoners! Escape prisoners!" And the guards are kind of heightened alert, and you make perception checks again.
18.
So with an 18, boys, you got to step it up. With an 18, so you guys are up on a hill away from the pier a little bit. You guys can see down the hill to the guard shack that Grugel and Zorob were detained in, that the quartermaster is there. He has a bunch of guards around him. He's yelling at him. With an 18 perception, you're pretty sure that he's found out that his two prisoners, or what he wanted them to be prisoners as, Krugel and Zorob, are missing because you left the door open, and it doesn't matter because he was going to find them missing anyways.
So if he's walking up, I'm going to wave to him and say, "Hey, are we all good? didn't bring him back. I'm assuming he's set up in there. You need me to go get the paperwork?
Yes, yeah, we need the
Okay.
Certainly need the paperwork.
All right.
I got to log this.
All right, we'll be right back, and I'm gonna kind of like try and drag Zorab with me. And what I want to do is, I want to get, if you could see the map, listeners, I want to get to the east a little bit. Like I want to try and walk and mix in with the thing, and I'm trying to get around because ultimately my goal is to try and Missy step in behind these guys semi-stealthily.
Okay.
To try and cause it to. And I want to.
Which guys? The ones that are guarding the shipyard?
The entrance. Yeah, I'm trying to get to where I can get to Krugel
Get your boy out.
Get him out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and Misty step behind him.
Okay. What is Misty Step?
Yeah, for you listeners out
For you listeners out there. For the
Briefly
uninitiated.
surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. So I guess my point was, I was trying to get to a point where they could not necessarily see me.
Yep.
But I could see behind them, and so to somewhere to Misty Step to get him behind them.
I thought that was just something you were saying.
What?
I thought you were saying Missy Step.
Misty.
Ah.
Misty.
This whole time. I had no idea that was like an ability. I thought you
Pulling
were
the
just-
old Missy Step.
That's really, truly what I thought was happening.
The guards they're not really paying you much attention because they're kind of focusing on the quartermaster and he's barking orders. So, the guards aren't really paying you any mind now because they're trying to stay at their.
That's my hammering, by the way.
You're right.
It's
They're-
so loud.
Is this bad? Is
No,
it,
no,
I
no.
know. I thought somebody was dropping a beat for a second.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
oh, let's go.
He's about to miss the
Let's
step.
go. Let me do the Missy Step. Do the M-I-S-S-Y. Do the M-I-S-S-Y. And then you step to the left and step to the right, and then boom, you're behind that guy.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Wow, so
Come
good.
from Cotton Eye Joe.
So good.
You have to say that. Rathos has to say
Every
that
time you use that ability.
every time. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. Gosh, you'll love to hear it.
Yeah. You
Okay, so the guards aren't really paying you much attention right now because they're they're looking down the hill at the quartermaster, like they're ringing the bell, and you can see them murmuring. They're like, what's going on? What could be happening? And you see, word is starting to spread. All of a sudden, the scuttlebutt reaches you where there's escaped prisoners.
Nice use of scuttlebutt, first of all.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna Missy Step in behind him.
Okay, so is that a roll? Is that?
It's not a roll. It's just like a move. It's a bonus action. So it's just boom. All of a sudden, I'm gone, and then I'm 30 feet behind him.
You do the little jingle, and you're behind them.
So I just real
And suddenly I'm all alone. I'm like,
yeah. So real
What?
quick, I do want to
where did he go?
point of clarification.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we away from the guard? Like it's a rolling realization, if you will, that there are prisoners out and about, right?
Mhm.
So like I assume more and more people as you get closer and closer to us are realizing it. Have
Yes.
these guards picked up like that they're prisoners? Or they just hear an alarm and they're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, they just hear an
They
alarm.
just hear an alarm. Okay.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get behind them, I'm gonna yell at them. Hey, you see how easy it was for me to get behind you? This was an audit. That guy wasn't even a slave, and you let him in here without paperwork. Get your asses over here right now.
Make a performance check with advantage.
14.
With a 14. Ooh.
I know.
They wheel around, they draw their swords, and they're looking at you.
As soon as they wheel around, I go wide-eyed and I look at Zorab.
As I run up behind him because he teleported away from me. Isn't that what a Misty Step is?
Yeah, he teleported, but then what? So you run between the guards?
No, I'm just catching up to him.
Yeah, but he was off to the side, and then he, right?
Yeah, I was off to the side. Yeah.
So he was off. You were here for the listeners. I'm doing a visual thing. So you were directly in front of the guards. He was off. He was adjacent from the guards, and then he missed a step behind him. And now, so you say you run forwards. Are you running through the guards, like in between them? Or
No, I don't know. He was looking at me. I don't know. So I'll stay put. You're looking at me. I'll stay put.
All right. So the guards are approaching Rathos, and they go, "What audit, and who sent you?"
I'm going to slowly keep backing away. What I'm trying to do is, like, if I wish everyone could see the map, I'm trying to get them around a corner to where they get closer to the actual smithery and away from the guard tower that we were at, all of the hub, all the main hub area.
Yep.
And I want to get them basically where they're going to be semi out of sight for everyone except for, whoever's behind the smithery.
Okay.
And so, if what I'm answering as I'm walking backwards, you hear that alarm? The quartermaster sent me. I was able to dupe a couple of people who apparently pulled in and had some prisoners. I helped the prisoners escape. They're, of course, arrested now, but that alarm is just proving how horrible the security is around here. And you guys are next.
What's the quartermaster's name?
I'm going to turn and run.
It's my ride.
Okay.
But I'm only running. I'm literally going to run, and I want to run up until, I get out of sight.
Okay, so let's roll for initiative.
All right.
Let's do that. They got a 2.
I have 8.
You have an 8?
20.
All right, so you're going to go first. So what do you do?
Can you walk me through? So I guess I want to know where I am. Like, I
So
just
you
run
are-
from them. Can I see them? Can I see Zorab? Where am I? What can I see?
We can zoom right in.
I'm behind them. Can I see them and Zorab? Is that where, actually where we're at?
Yeah, as you are about to turn and run, the last thing you see before you turn and run is Zorab. He's about, I would say, 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
Because 30 Missy feet is 30, and you've been backing up. You can see Zorab 60 feet away from you, and the guards in between the two of you.
Are
and
they both
approaching.
looking at me?
Yes, they are.
Okay. I want to cast Command Duel at the one closest to Zorab.
Okay, you're gonna cast Command
I'm sorry,
Duel.
Compelled Duel.
Compelled.
Yep, it's a bonus action. You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
What's the Wisdom save?
12.
Got an 11. So, one of the guards looks at you and starts sneering. He says to the other guard, "Get back to your post. Let the quartermaster know one of the prisoners has been found. He's mine." And he's gonna walk towards you.
Yep.
I don't think he can move on
he's
his
not
turn.
yet. Yeah, so you have to wait for his turn. Yep.
But he's definitely gonna duel you. Or
Okay.
try to.
All right. And then for the other one, I want to look at the other one and I want to cast Command on him.
Okay.
As the other one says that, and the other one, I guess, is turning to go
Yep.
towards Quartermaster, I'm going to yell, "Approach!" And I'm going to try and get him to come to me.
Okay. Is that a Wisdom save as well?
That is a Wisdom save as well. Yep.
Number 12.
Yep.
He saved.
Okay. So, and then...
Does it say anything about him knowing that he's been tried to be tried?
You speak one word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow its command. Spell has no effect if the target is undead. Blah blah blah. Some type of command follows. Yeah, it doesn't say as far as like
he's not gonna know.
and it's visual, so it's literally me just saying approach.
Right.
Like or it's vocal. That's all I
Right.
do.
So he wouldn't know. Okay.
Yeah. Are they within melee range of me?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as that one's approaching, I'm gonna back up, and I am officially gonna, not completely out of eyesight of Zora, but I'm gonna try and get as close to, I'm threading the needle, right? I'm gonna try and get as close to Krugel as I can.
Okay.
With my movement,
Okay. Yep. So you backed up 30 feet.
and I'm done.
Zorob's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. So, how far am I from Rathos?
What did I say? You were 60 feet. So now you're 90 feet away because you backed up 30.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so I am definitely gonna try and put these guys to sleep. So
You knew it was coming.
yeah, you did.
Boy, did I forget about that.
Yeah, that's right. So I
Stupid spell!
try and sing them a sweet, sweet lullaby, and I got to roll 5d8. So give me. I rolled 14 total,
Okay.
and so it goes to the guy with the lowest HP first, and if that's enough, it puts him to sleep. If he has 14 or less HP. Not very good.
Spell
Not very
all of a
good.
sudden outlives its usefulness.
Yeah, apparently it did. All right, and then I'm gonna run. Since you ran away from me, bro, I'm gonna run. So I ran closer to the guys to get closer to my friend Rathos, who's running away from me, and I think I'm close enough where I can cast a bardic inspiration on him, so you get an extra 1d8 whenever you want.
Appreciate it.
And that's it. Yep. I say, listen, man, Don't run too far, but I'm proud of you. You got this.
All right, so one of the guards is gonna take his maul. That's what it says here. He's gonna take his maul and he's gonna approach you, Rathos, and try and smack you with it. He got a 21. He rolled a 14 plus 5. Does that hit you?
That's a 19.
Sorry,
So-
that's right.
It's
math.
It's the milk mixed
the
with
milk
the
with
wine.
Merlot.
That does hit.
That
yes,
does hit. Okay,
hit.
so he does hit you for 2d6. 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
I don't know. 14 plus 5 is 21.
14
so-
plus 5 is 21. Carry the.
That's good.
carry
Yeah,
the one.
that's all right. I'm good. Okay, 14. Ow! Man, I thought you missed me at first, but otherwise I would use my shield. Good move. Nice shot.
So the other one's gonna swing at you. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Oh, yeah, it definitely does.
He hits you for 7 damage.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Rathos, it's your turn.
I'm having so much fun.
I was about to say I am.
sorry.
That's all right. I am going to.
this.
Part of from my, if you'll allow, part of my movement is I want to yell at Krugel. Krugel, if you're in there, it's time to leave.
Krugel, you can make a perception check with disadvantage because it is loud. All you hear are hammers driving.
And a 9 for this.
Can't hear anything.
Okay.
I do have a question though. Like, what's the situation around me? Is there a guard watching us, or is he left because of the alarm? Is there no one? Once
Yeah,
we
there's
enter?
the big dude like walking around.
He's like
you know,
not really a guard. He's
order-
like the
not-
foreman.
Yeah, he's the foreman.
Okay.
And then there's guards, the typical, they've got a catwalk. There's guards watching you guys with crossbows and things like that.
So they have no idea what's going on over
No,
there.
no,
Okay.
they can't hear anything because no one's running to tell them.
I'm going to hold my ground. I am going to do a couple things here. For a bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Sweet.
Which just means it's the next time I hit somebody, they take 1d6 fire damage. They take 1d6 fire damage at the start of each of their turns. They have to make a Constitution saving throw, and if they fail, they take another 1d6 fire damage. And then I'm going to hit them, and I have 2 attacks.
Okay,
21 to hit.
that hits for sure.
Okay, and it's
Hail Xandar for sure.
Xandar. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one to see if it hits before I roll damage. Same thing. 21.
Yeah, for sure. No, that one didn't hit though. The first 21 did.
That makes sense. It's the first time I've ever used a 1d10. Here we go. Boom. That's 10, 13 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Plus,
There it
hold
is.
on. That's just one. That's just one hit. So here's the second.
Right.
That's another 11. So 24. And then we're gonna add the 2d6s.
You don't need to.
All right, that's fine. If I don't need to, I won't.
Yeah. So what does Searing Smite look like? 'Cause
Yeah, so
it
all right, so hold
activates,
on,
right?
hold on. So if it, we'll say that for me, Searing Smite is I'm going to hit him with my rapier because I'm a paladin that uses a rapier. For all of you
Dex-based
who
paladin.
know what's going on in D&D, yeah.
Game
That's why
changer.
it's so great. So I'm gonna hit him with my rapier the first time, hit him the second time. The second time, you're gonna see, unlike a burning sensation, the blade is gonna just get white essentially.
Yep.
Like it's not gonna be a subtle thing at all. It just all of a sudden goes like moon white.
Yep.
It slides through them, and then where it gets hit, the wound starts white, and then it goes dark completely, and it just kind of eats away at him. So it's more almost like necrotic damage a little
Yep.
bit. But that's what
Where it
that's
just-
what my Searing Smite looks like. Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's one dead. Zorab, it is now your turn.
Awesome. All right, I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the other one.
Okay.
So I get to roll 4d4. All right, so that was 8 damage.
Okay.
And so it's just like these daggers and these swords, and they just float around. You can see them whirring all about. Nothing huge. They're all
Right.
like fairly small at this stage. Yeah, and they just stab him a little bit. 8 damage.
Okay. When he starts, does it say about creatures starting their turn in the Cloud of Daggers?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I semi-lied about that. So it's a cloud that's continuous.
Yep.
And at the start of their turn, they'll
That's
get
when
hit
they
for
do.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
And every turn thereafter, the cloud is stuck there.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping me honest, DM.
All right. So the guy is going to.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not done yet. Sorry.
I'm
Hold
the
on a
DM.
sec.
I say when you're done, but you're not done.
No.
So keep going.
I am going to
delay
do.
spray by him.
Is that? How do you know other products?
How are you not in marketing? How are you not? Like, this is so good.
Specifically.
Yeah, I mean that's
for
very
him.
specific.
Hey, I work for the post office.
That's
I always deliver.
He delivers.
It's It's just amazing.
So
Chris.
many
It's
posts.
so
I'm not
good.
in combat, so I've been Googling what hymns is about. Because I was like, wait, aren't they a hair program making all these sex jokes? Nope, they do that too. It said delay spray. And it's like, and it said something about stroking the bottle before using it. I'm like, wait, what bottle are we stroking?
Oh my god. My bonus action is unsettling words, and so I can use a bardic inspiration to do this on the enemy, and basically roll the bardic inspiration 1d8. Creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of their next turn. So I rolled and it's a 7.
Nice.
So for whatever save he makes next, it's
Yeah.
-7 to it.
Yep.
Okay. So he is in a cloud of daggers. He takes, would you say 8 damage?
Yeah.
Yep, 8 damage. So he's getting sliced by all these little tiny daggers. He's going to run forward and try to shove you. He's just going to run forward and try to drive you to the ground.
Okay.
I believe that's strength checks. Yeah. So make a strength check, and he's going to make a strength check. I'll just say this is how we're going to do it.
So that's 3. It's bad.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. It's two really, really skinny, like scrawny.
Just start
Yeah.
slapping at each other. Yeah.
I guess that's why you're in the officer's uniform. You weren't meant for combat.
So he
No.
does hit you. It doesn't look very manly at all or masculine at all, but he does hit you and knock you down.
It's like they're
Okay.
slapping each other. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta be able to use it. So I just.
So that's the end of his turn.
That's it. It didn't even hurt me. It just
Did
Yeah.
he fall down? Did
Yeah, you
Zora-
are knocked prone.
Okay, he's
you are
prone.
knocked prone.
I'm prone.
Put your face down, huh?
Oh my god!
Keep him
Get
going.
him out of the forge.
It's getting a little hot in there.
All right, I am going to cast.
Just hammering away.
Jeez.
It doesn't end. It's okay. We're buying you
It
time.
just keeps coming. Yeah, I'm. Zing! I am going to cast command again if I can, and same thing. I'm gonna say approach.
Okay. Same thing. Wisdom
Wisdom
save.
save 12, -7. Cool.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's got to do a
-7.
-7.
Yeah, so he failed. That's
okay.
right.
Okay, so then I know he's got to come to me.
Yep.
I want to back up 30 feet, and I'm
Okay.
heading. I'm going to try and get as close to the forge as I can.
Okay, so you are coming around that way to the forge. All right. So you saw Krugel. He went in here, but there are doors around it.
Okay, so wherever.
Yeah. So Krugel went in here, which
Okay.
is where. But you kept backing up along this way.
into the entrance. That's where
Yeah.
I'm
So
trying
there's.
to go.
So now there is a door right to your right.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. That's my turn. I lied. That was command was an action. Do I have a bonus action? I'm gonna cast Searing Smite again. So I think it's a one-off type thing.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast it again. So the next time I hit on a melee, that's gonna happen.
Okay. I'm gonna make a decision check.
Decision check.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll this dice and see
That's awesome.
what it's gonna do.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah.
My
every
life,
day.
1d20 at a time. He is going to try and get to you because he thinks you're the more powerful one that he needs to stop first.
Yeah, he does.
Excuse me.
He says from the ground.
While being prone, face down.
I'm
me.
strong too. you.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna swing at you with his maul again. Okay. This time, 16 plus 5 is 21, right? See?
That hits.
That hits. 12 damage.
Okay.
That's it. That's his turn. Back to the top of the order with Rathos. Wait, Rathos, you just went. Zorab, it was your turn. I'm sorry.
My turn?
If he
Yeah.
kills him, I want my 12 back.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get your 12 back. Retcon.
All right, it's all good. It's all good. All right, cool. I'm gonna cast Shatter on this guy.
While laying down.
No, I'm gonna look. I hoist myself halfway up. I'm on like
I
one
fell
knee,
right into
I-
my guitar. Or
and I
lute,
get up
whatever.
and I cast Shatter. Okay, so
So,
Three
so do you
D8
stand
thunder.
up?
no, I'm like halfway down. I'm like on one knee and I'm up, and I get out my lute and I
Power
just-
move.
Yep, that's right. I don't have time to get all the way up, so I hit it. I hit my lute.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
He said.
And so it's a con save of 14.
So
That's a
the
problem. You can contact
is,
him.
in 5th edition, which is what we play. The prone condition.
Oh yeah, I guess I have no idea what that is.
Has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well, then
It's
I'm
like
gonna
you're taking that
stand
12
up.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I stand up, DM?
Speed is all it is.
Yeah,
That's
So
fine.
you,
I'm
all right,
just
so you stand
standing
up.
up.
Do a
I'm
barrel
Stand
roll.
up. All right, now cast Shatter.
Okay, I like that better.
Zorab, I picture in my mind you got to one knee and you started playing. And then you
Yeah,
stood.
and then I got up. Once I
Yes, it started off slow.
Once I heard a voice, I'm like, I feel prone. I'm gonna stand up the rest of the way. So I do that. All right, so it's 17 damage, but it's a con save of 14.
He fails.
17 damage.
He kills him.
Yeah, that's right. I get up and I'm like, call me a non-threat.
Or kill switch engage.
Oh God!
You should be DMing. What am I doing behind this stupid
I
microphone?
don't know how to run a game. I just know how to make stupid comments.
They're
Well,
not
I'm not in
stupid.
combat.
They're not
Great,
stupid.
they're great. We're giving them a lot of free time to come up with this stuff.
All right, so
I know. All I've been thinking about is how can I say something stupid.
all right, so you guys are out of combat for the moment. You killed the 2 guards that were guarding the entrance. The entrance to the, you've been calling it the forge. It's really a shipyard, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Dock, covered dock. What do you do now?
All right, let's go get our boy.
Yeah, let's get him. And also, fist bump.
Yeah, let's
That
go.
was great.
Man, hey, good. The loot. God, you sound great. I
Thank
mean,
you.
I don't know if it's gloves or you,
It's the
but it's.
We think that
the
sounds to
gloves.
Bill. It's actually me breathing hard because it's so damn hot.
We're out here chatting.
I think
away.
I hear Krug.
the alarm is going.
He's getting whipped in there.
No, I think you're getting better. I really do.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's get in there.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna walk in like I own the fucking place.
I am going to linger behind him.
Like you own 49% of the place.
That's right.
He's 51.
Yeah.
But you're 49.
Yeah, majority shares.
Alarms are going. I need everyone to stop what they're doing right now, and I need prisoners over there or slaves over there. I'm not sure what do you call the people that are working them.
Wardens?
Wardens, you guys over there. We gotta chat with the wardens real quick over there. I'm gonna look back at Zorab. Zorab, if you would just go corral the prisoners.
Definitely.
Yep. All right.
I can do
All
that.
right, so the wardens are going to look at you, and then that big burly guy is going to go, "Oh, what's the meaning of all this?"
Oi, you can't hear in here because it's real loud, but there are alarms going. We've got a serious situation. If you would please do what you're told. On the left, prisoners on the right, please.
Well, I've got orders from the quartermaster. It's got to get done.
Yeah, the quartermaster's dead.
What?
Yes, that's the
Make-
situation.
Make a deception check.
Should have had Zorab do the talking. It's a 12.
With a 12, he's like,
Well, I should have been notified. This is ridiculous.
Well,
Where's...
I am. This is your notification. Listen, I'm sorry. I came in here like I own the place. It's wrong of me to do.
Well, if what you're saying is true, then you should be coming in here like you own the
I'm a little
place.
bit
well,
freaked out.
really, the quartermaster owns the place.
But
But if he's dead,
I don't know who.
well,
owns,
it's not the time for hierarchy.
I don't-
but I don't know.
I don't know who owns the place either. For all I know, you could own. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little bit freaked out. We're just trying to make sure this operation doesn't.
Well, can't see. So we've got Xandarian orders that were given to the quartermaster and then given to me.
Okay, so you own the place.
Well, technically, I guess Xandar owns.
Xandar owns everything, right?
Right.
Hail
Hail Xandar.
Hail Xandar. Yep.
Hail Xandar.
Well, let's just get to it.
Okay.
Where do you want me? Where do you want me?
We honestly, we just need to make sure everyone in here is who they say they are.
Right.
So
Right.
we're trying to separate and make sure. Did you have anyone new come in recently?
Yeah, that bloke right there.
Him?
This
Yeah,
one?
that guy.
And he points right to Krugel.
Yeah. Zorab. We need to question him. Let's
This
get him out of
heavy
here.
breathing one over here. All right, let's see what's going on here.
I finally just look up when I hear this one over here, and I see him pointing at me. And I look up, I look at you, and then I see you escorting me out. I'm just like, mouthing to you, I'll fucking kill you.
So, you walk over to,
This podcast is explicit, just so we're all clear.
for sure.
Probably say that.
Yeah. Oh, it says it on Spotify.
All right, because I'm
This-
a potty mouth.
This podcast is hosted on Podbean and Spotify, and it is listed as explicit. So
Good deal.
Mainly because of me.
it's all of us
Oh.
who we can. So you walk. So Krugel walks over to Zorab. I'm trying to. So where are you guys?
I'm pretending I'm still a stupid slave and I'm following the orders, so I'm being
Well, you
escorted
came in on the other side.
the other
side.
slaves.
Yeah, and so I walked over to the whole group of slaves, but once he's pointed out, I'm gonna walk over to him, and are they in shackles or anything like that?
No, because they got to swing hammers, man.
All right. Well, sometimes there's loose shackles.
So
and
I'm still holding my hammer.
Yep.
Just because.
Yep.
All right. So
holding it,
so I'm gonna tell you. Listen, drop the hammer and play along.
They all have their hammers. I'm gonna use this hammer.
Drop the hammer and play along.
The guard says to drop the hammer, so I drop the hammer.
So as the wardens are walking over to you guys, they're like, "What? We heard the warden's dead."
No, the quartermaster.
Quartermaster. I'm
Quartermaster.
sorry. Right. They say the quartermaster's dead.
Yeah, quartermaster.
And then at that moment, the other door on the other side kicks open, and there's the quartermaster. And he goes, "All right,
is
all
awkward.
the slaves over there. We've got an escape slaves." He just says the exact same. And then the big barrel-chested guy's like,
Oh my God, he's alive!
Blimey, I thought you was dead,
And
quartermaster.
I'm gonna run. As soon as he looks back and looks at the quartermaster, I'm out of there.
It's saying
I'm out of
the
there.
smoke outlines.
Misty steps right on up.
I'm just saying my time has finally come because this shit has gone so bad.
As I
down
turn
here.
to run, can I toss
It's
Krugel
time.
his one of his swords that I've had?
Yeah, make a dex check.
That's what I wanted to.
Both of you.
18.
16.
Yeah, you do it. I mean, it's not the prettiest. It's not like superhero.
Yep.
But you get it over to him.
Blunt first, man. What the fuck?
and as he does that, because I'm standing with him with the other sword, I just hand him the other sword.
Right.
Time to leave.
Yep.
So you guys take off. All right, you're gonna start hearing a bunch of shouting, and as you guys run out the door, you hear thum, 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 as arrows strike the door. You guys narrowly escape. You still hear all the hammers driving onto the metal. You're now outside of the shipyard area. You're in where you just came from. Where do you guys go?
If I'm out, I'm looking for a horse. Is there any horse that I can find, or multiple horses?
I'm allergic to horses.
I'm allergic to arrows, so.
So there's no horses that you can see. If you do look up, you can see this area. You can see lines of guys. They are laying down big beams of wood, and there are pieces of metal that run perpendicular down the rows of wood, and they are driving metal stakes into the ground.
Like freaking tracks?
Like tracks.
Okay.
Can I ask a really dumb question I should have asked a while ago?
Sure.
Is this the place we were trying to get to?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
All right. Just making sure. I wasn't sure if it was like a side stopper.
Okay.
This is where we're trying to get.
I'm open to suggestions as I'm running out.
I don't know. I'm just a slave.
Now's not the time, Krugel.
Oh, God.
I don't know where to go from here. This is so fun.
Make you back into a slave, you don't knock it off.
All right, guys. I think maybe we just need to find a place to hide for a little while.
I'm like sprinting at this point.
Yeah, so
out
we're
towards like the freaking wilderness. Like I don't even know. Like I'm until someone tells me otherwise.
I
Where do
say
you want
we
to go?
try to find a house. I mean, are we still like in the middle of the?
You are right. If you're sprinting
sorry.
towards the wilderness, I mean, this is like kind of light brush.
Oh,
This is the woods.
Can you give me a ballpark of how many people we just left in there that looked armed and dangerous?
I like a dozen.
Okay.
The quartermaster had a posse with him.
Yep.
All right, fine. Yeah, let's. I mean, there's only like 2 houses over here. Let's run by them. Let's run into the woods.
To the trees.
To the trees. Let's get out of here.
All right. So you guys disappear into the trees as the 5th sun sets for the evening.
Long days. Long days.
And I think we should end it there. What do you think?
I mean, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Poor Krugel probably wants to do something other than beat a hammer, but you know.
Yeah, that's later.
Zing!
Oh my god.
I hope you were recording.
Good.
I guess you could say Chris has been on a roll.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a couple beers too. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Really good.
So thank you, listeners, for listening to Almost D&D. We'll go around one more time. My name's Devin. Going clockwise, we have
I'm Rob as Zorob.
Chris is Krugel.
Jeff is Rathos.
our theme song is the Red Dragon Inn by Derek and Brandon Fichter. I believe that's their last name. Really sorry if I butcher that. The ambient music sounds that we always use are by Michael Gelfi Studios. Thank you for listening, and we will hopefully check back in a week.